Hey, it's Juan. Welcome to the January issue of your VMSA SITREP. We're here at the annual Surface Navy Association gathering and symposium. And I've got a very special guest. Kelly Harrington has been with the firm about a year. She's a senior consultant. Although you're doing some work with Deloitte prior to that.
Yes.
But she was one of the, I don't think it's too dramatic to say, one of the initial cohort, one of those pioneers of the first women into the U.S. Navy submarine force. She's got a really, really cool story. You're a Navy kid.
Yes.
Your father grew up hunting submarines.
He did indeed.
And you went to Navy A.
Yes.
And you were doing Navy ROTC.
I was.
But you didn't know, you didn't think about being a submariner.
Absolutely not.
Tell us about that.
Absolutely. So I signed the paperwork at 17 years old to join ROTC, right? You know, wanted to go to UVA. It was a great opportunity. From the get-go, I was a little too gung-ho on ROTC, but we made it work academically. I was actually a biology and Spanish double major with an Arabic minor.
Wow.
So totally submarine related.
Wow.
And my first time taking physics was actually calculus-based physics in the engineering school at the University of Virginia.
Wow.
So
Straight from the fire hose.
exactly. I was not anticipating to go submarines. I wanted to fly like my dad.
Yeah.
Also wanted to hunt submarines on the P8, no P for per diem. Sounded like a great gig. And but ended up when they changed the training aircraft from the T-34 to the T-6. If anybody's met me in person, I'm vertically challenged. So got med DQ from aviation, and I had a great CO who thought, "You're going to be a submarine officer," and I said, "No, sir, I'll go swell. Thank you so much." He said, "You are going to be a submarine officer." So he really, no, aviator. Yes.
He recognized something special.
He thought, more along the leadership side, and a lot of your submariners are definitely very technical, but you also need to factor in that you still need to have these personal connections. And so ended up.
It's very close.
Yes. I've read many fit reps from my engineering comrades, and it's interesting. So I had to increase the eloquence from my arts and sciences background into engineering. So I ended up getting up selected, and then we had to go to, that was in about September, but fun story, I was at around the 10-year mark after the first initial supply officer was able to go into submarines. My first Veterans Day, 2 months after I was selected for submarines, we're at a Veterans Day dinner, the local VFW was there, an old bubblehead submariner, probably around 80 years old, comes up to me in front of my other co-selectees, there were about 4 of us there, and in front of the CO at the time, and said, "Here's my business card, send me why you think you belong in our fleet."
Wow.
We are still very much facing a time right now.
Huge culture change.
Yes.
Last pocket of the Navy that had it gender integrated.
Yes, I think there's 2 surface vessels that aren't integrated right now, but submarines still very much so.
Submariners, biggest brains in the Navy, right?
Hopefully, yep.
Very safe. And what a great experience, what a great value to bring to the firm now. We're involved in this deep dive on military sea lift command. We'll speak that language.
Yes.
It's going to be good.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing a little bit about your story and your background.
Absolutely.
On 3, beat Army.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Beat Army.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good.